Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the transit of Mars in the Cancer sign. You know, from the 2nd of June 2021, Mars will be transiting in the Cancer sign, in its debilitation sign, and it will be until 20th of July. Mars will be in its debilitated state. Debilitation means in a weak state, in a weak position in the zodiac. You know, Mars is all about aggression. It is all about fire. It is all about aggressiveness. It is all about being a warrior. It is all about conquering things on the other side. It is all about war. It is all about fighting. It is all about being a fighter. It is all about your courage, your determination, your will to move forward in life. Hence, this particular Mars transiting in the Cancer sign will not yield too much results for people in the time to come. I mean, from the 2nd of June 2021 until 20th July 2021. The aggressiveness of the people, the activity of the people will get substantially reduced at this point in time. People will not show too much courage at this point in time. In fact, instead of showing aggressiveness, they will be showing a high level of diffidence. Hence, during this time, people will be wary of taking decisions in respect to their career, in respect to their business, in respect to their relationships, in respect to moving forward in life. Hence, things will get very slow at this point in time. Your courage, your determination, your will to fight in life will take a backseat at this particular moment. If Mars is already aspected by a malefic planet in your horoscope, or is in a weak state in your horoscope, then I want to tell you all that during this time, it is not going to work well for you all. It is not going to give you good results in your life at this point in time. One more very important thing I want to tell you all is that Saturn and Mars will be in the Cancer Capricorn axis and they will be aspecting each other. And Saturn, as you all know, is not favorable to Mars, as well as Mars is not favorable to Saturn. These two planets aspecting each other will not be a good phenomenon at this point in time. Well, now let me start predicting about this particular transit of Mars in the sign of Cancer, in its debilitation sign. Well, for Aries moon sign, Aries ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your 4th house. So during this time, as it is your ascendant lord, it is not gonna give you very good results. In fact, you will remain disturbed at this point in time. There could be a major disruption in your happiness at this point in time. If you were thinking of changing your residence, then things will get delayed at this point in time, which would add to your frustration. You wouldn't like somebody to suggest you, to guide you at this point in time. Irritation, dejection, and disappointment will be the highlight during this time for y'all. Your mind will be vacillating at this point in time. You would remain confused at this point in time. Well, for Taurus moon sign, Taurus ascendant people, this particular Mars will be transiting in your 3rd house. Hence, during this time, you will find it difficult to show courage in your life. You will become very diffident at this point in time. I mean, your aggressiveness will come to a complete halt at this point in time. You will be completely discouraged by the events happening in your life at this point in time. And if you have any siblings, then let me tell you all, there could be a very major fight between you and your siblings at this point in time. You will not be able to communicate your feelings to your near and dear ones, your loved ones I mean, and this will create further problems for you in your life at this point in time. You will not be able to implement your ideas and plans at this moment. Hence, it will add to your frustration. It would be superfluous for you to show your anger on your near and dear ones. I mean, your loved ones. It would be unnecessary for you to show your anger on your loved ones, and I'd suggest you all not to do so at this point in time, because the situation you are in, it is because of your own destiny, not because of someone else. Well, for Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your second house. So during this time, there will be a lot of fights, a lot of arguments in your family. These fights, debates and arguments will be regarding you. I mean, because of you. You will become the cynosure of your family at this point in time. I mean, you will become the talking point of your family at this point in time. Your family will become very critical of you at this point in time, which will not please you at all. You will show some hostility, acrimony and animosity towards your family members at this point in time. You wouldn't be ready to listen to them at this point in time. If you were thinking of getting some support from your family, I mean any sort of emotional support, mental support or financial support, please do not expect that from your family during this time. You will be inclined to spending money behind unnecessary stuff at this moment, which will ultimately create a financial burden on you. So take care of your expenses at this point in time. Well, for Cancer moon sign, Cancer ascendant people, this particular debilitated Mars will be in your ascendant or over your moon sign. Hence, at this point in time, you can face some health issues. Your willingness to move forward in life will come to a complete halt. You will not be able to take a decision in terms of your career at this point in time. If you were trying to do something new in your life, then the money which you invest behind that will turn out to be a total loss. Your confidence level, your determination level will be at its lowest during this time. And it is most likely that your near or dear ones will not show you the respect they are supposed to show to you. Hence, things will get very frustrating for you at this particular moment. Well, after all these rejections from life, you will still remain strong mentally at this point in time. And sooner rather than later, you will find a way to overcome this situation. Well, for Leo moon sign, Leo ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your 12th house. So during this time, you can expect some unwanted expenditures in your life. You will be compelled to spend money behind your family, your loved ones, your near and dear ones for no rhyme or reason. It will be sort of a wasteful expenditure for you. And if things are not going your way, if it is not happening the way you wanted them to happen, then I'd suggest you all to wait for the next 45 days and then start doing things once again in your life. Any sort of failure during this time does not mean that you will fail in the future as well. Well, for Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your 11th house. So during this time, if you are expecting any sort of money from anywhere, you will not get that money. That money will come to you at a later date. If you were expecting to earn some money in the stock market, probably you will not be able to do so. And at this point in time, life will entice you to gamble in the stock market, to gamble somewhere else. But I'd suggest you all not to do so. You will be disappointed with your elder brothers and sisters at this point in time. Your family members are not gonna support you at this point in time in whatever you are trying to do at this particular moment. Well, for Libra moon sign, Libra ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your 10th house. So during this time, you can be disrespected at your workplace. You can be disrespected by the people in your society at this particular moment. The things which you were trying to manifest in your life is not gonna happen at this point in time. And this will leave you in a state of depression. And you will think that this is the end of the world for you. In your career, in your profession, in your business, and in your job. But let me assure you all, this wouldn't be the case, because later on you will see things becoming positive for you. Well, for Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your 9th house. So during this time, you will not be lucky. I mean, luck is not gonna support you at this point in time. However smart you are, however good your decision is, however talented you are not gonna see success at this particular moment. It is gonna be a very difficult time for you. But let me assure you all, let me give you some assurance that you will be able to overcome hurdles and obstacles. I mean, once Mars goes into the Leo sign, if you have any sort of plans and ideas which you want to implement, then my suggestion to y'all would be, hold on, wait. Well, for Sagittarius moon sign, Sagittarius ascendant people, this particular Mars, this particular debilitated Mars will be in your 8th house. So you will see a major transformation in your life. You will see some changes in your life. You will see some changes in regard to your career, your relationship, your job, your business, etc., etc., etc. And there is also a strong possibility of you receiving some sudden money from somewhere at this particular moment. Life will push you towards a change, and changes means success. So if you find that your life is transforming at this moment, accept that challenge and move forward with your life. Because this transformation in your life would be a beneficial one for you. Well, for Capricorn moon sign, Capricorn ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your 7th house. So during this time, you could face some problems with your spouse. You and your spouse are not gonna be on good terms at this point in time. There will be disharmony between you and your spouse during this phase. My suggestion to y'all would be to talk less with your spouse at this point in time. I mean, during this phase. Well, for people who are doing business, this is not gonna be a good time as well. You are gonna face some serious problems in your business. You will be seeing some dearth of money in your business at this point in time. If you were expecting money from your customers, then at this point in time, you will not be getting from those customers. If you are planning a trip, a short trip somewhere, let me tell you all not to do so in this particular transit of Mars in your 7th house. Well, Aquarius moon sign, Aquarius ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your 6th house. If you were facing any sort of illness, any sort of disease, then during this time, let me assure you all that you will recover from that disease. You will recover from that illness very quickly. You will find a medicine which will cure you at this point in time. If you were facing any sort of relationship issues with your friend, then let me tell you all that your relations with your friends is gonna improve substantially during this time. You are gonna forgive all your enemies for their mistakes they have committed against you. Enmity, hostility, acrimony and animosity will be a thing of the past for you during this phase of Mars in the Cancer sign. Well, for Pisces moon sign, Pisces ascendant people, this particular Mars will be in your 5th house. So for students, this is gonna be a fantastic time. Let me tell you all that if you are appearing for any sort of exam, any sort of competitive exam, then you will be passing that exams with flying colors. If you are involved in a love relationship, then during this time, you are gonna enjoy a lot with them, with your love partner. If there were any sort of past differences between you and your love partner, those differences are gonna disappear during this time. You and your love partner are gonna support each other mentally, emotionally, physically, and you or your love partner are gonna go out of your way to help each other at this point in time. Well, for Pisces moon sign, Pisces ascendant people, if you are planning to invest your money in the stock market, then this is an ideal time for you to do it. But don't do it in one go. Do it in several tranches. Well, this pretty much completes my analysis, my predictions about the planet Mars in the sign of Cancer. If you want specific predictions about yourself, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And besides that, if you want to earn money in your life, if you want to see success and prosperity in your life, if you want to experience richness in your life, if you want to become a positive person in your life, if you want to experience peace, tranquility and calmness in your life, which is most important for human beings, and you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great time ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Kali.